The transfer window drama, Gyökeres, Arsenal, and Sporting Lisbon. As the summer transfer window reaches its peak, the footballing world is abuzz with speculation, negotiations, and a whirlwind of emotions. One of the most talked about scenarios involves Victor Gyökeres, the talented forward currently plying his trade at Sporting Lisbon, and his potential move to Premier League giants Arsenal. This article delves into the latest developments surrounding this high-stakes transfer saga, exploring the intricacies of negotiations, the tensions between the clubs, and the players' aspirations. Background on Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres, a Swedish international, has emerged as one of the most promising talents in European football. Known for his speed, agility, and goal-scoring ability, Gyökeres has made a significant impact at Sporting Lisbon since his arrival. His performances have not gone unnoticed, attracting interest from several top clubs, with Arsenal reportedly leading the chase. Gyökeres' journey to Sporting Lisbon. Before joining Sporting Lisbon, Gyökeres had a successful stint in the English Championship with Coventry City, where he showcased his ability to find the back of the net consistently. His form earned him a move to Portugal, where he aimed to continue his development in a more competitive league. At Sporting, he quickly adapted, becoming a vital part of the team and helping them challenge for domestic honors. Arsenal's pursuit of Gyökeres. Arsenal, under the management of Mikel Arteta, has been actively seeking to strengthen their squad for the upcoming season. With the Gunners aiming for a top-4 finish and a return to Champions League football, securing a player of Gyökeres' caliber would be a significant coup. The club's attacking options have been scrutinized, and adding a dynamic forward like Gyökeres could provide the necessary firepower to compete at the highest level. The initial approach. Reports suggest that Arsenal first made their intentions clear several weeks ago, initiating contact with Sporting Lisbon to discuss a potential transfer. The Gunners were impressed with Gyökeres' performances and saw him as a long-term solution to bolster their attack. Initial discussions revolved around a straightforward transfer fee, but complexities soon arose. Tensions between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. As negotiations progressed, tensions between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal began to surface. The sporting director, known for his tough negotiating style, insisted on including certain add-ons in the deal, which Arsenal was initially hesitant to accept. This insistence on add-ons has led to a stalemate, with both clubs seemingly at an impasse. The sticking points. The primary sticking point in the negotiations appears to be the add-ons tied to Gyökeres' performance and potential future transfers. Sporting Lisbon is keen to secure a deal that reflects the player's value, especially given his rising profile. However, Arsenal is wary of committing to high add-ons that could inflate the overall cost, especially in a market where financial prudence is becoming increasingly important. The role of the player. Amidst the negotiations, Victor Gyökeres has made it clear that he prefers to join Arsenal. Reports indicate that he has expressed his desire to the Sporting Lisbon management, putting additional pressure on the club to facilitate the transfer. Gyökeres' ambition to play in the Premier League, coupled with Arsenal's rich history and competitive prospects, makes this move particularly appealing for the player. The media frenzy. As the situation escalates, media outlets have been quick to report on the unfolding drama. Speculation about potential alternative clubs has emerged, with other teams monitoring the situation closely. However, it remains clear that Arsenal is Gyökeres' preferred destination, and both player and club are keen to find a resolution. Fan reactions. Fans of both clubs have taken to social media to express their opinions on the potential transfer. Arsenal supporters are eager for the club to finalize the deal, seeing Gyökeres as a player capable of making an immediate impact. Conversely, Sporting Lisbon fans are concerned about losing one of their key players, particularly at a time when the club aims to compete for titles. The bigger picture. The Gyökeres transfer saga highlights the complexities of modern football negotiations. As clubs navigate financial constraints and competitive pressures, the dynamics between buying and selling clubs become increasingly intricate. The situation also underscores the importance of player agency in the transfer process, as Gyökeres' desire to join Arsenal plays a crucial role in the impact on Arsenal's season. If the transfer goes through, Gyökeres could significantly impact Arsenal's season. His ability to score goals and create chances would complement the existing attacking options, providing Arteta with the depth needed to compete on multiple fronts. Furthermore, His arrival could enhance the team's overall performance and morale, as new signings often inject fresh energy into a squad. The financial implications. The financial aspect of the deal is also significant. Arsenal must balance their budget while investing in players to enhance their squad. Completing the transfer of Gyökeres would require careful financial planning, especially with the potential add-ons involved. The club's management team is likely to be weighing the long-term benefits against the immediate costs. Conclusion. As the transfer window continues, the situation surrounding Victor Gyökeres remains fluid. With both Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon entrenched in negotiations, fans are left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting news of a resolution. The complexities of the deal, coupled with the player's clear desire to join Arsenal, create a compelling narrative that encapsulates the drama of the transfer window. In the coming days, we can expect further developments as both clubs seek to find common ground. Whether Gyökeres will don the Arsenal jersey next season remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: this transfer saga has captured the attention of football fans worldwide, highlighting the ever-evolving landscape of the beautiful game. The Arsenal Sporting Lisbon transfer saga, a deep dive into the emerging deal. As the summer transfer window heats up, the football world has its eyes glued to the intriguing negotiations between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. The potential transfer of a promising player has sparked widespread speculation, igniting discussions among sports analysts and journalists. Reports indicate that the deal is entering a serious stage, fueled by the player's strong desire to make the move to North London. With the player openly expressing his intentions to friends and family, and Sporting Lisbon reportedly holding out for specific add-ons, this story is developing into one of the most talked about narratives of the transfer season. The player at the center of the storm. At the heart of this transfer saga lies a talented footballer whose skills have caught the attention of many clubs across Europe. Known for his versatility, technical ability, and tactical awareness, he fits seamlessly into Arsenal's style of play. His performances in the Primeira Liga have not only showcased his potential but have also made him a household name among football enthusiasts. According to insiders, the player has made it abundantly clear that his preferred destination is Arsenal. In conversations with close friends, he has emphasized that he believes the Gunners represent the ideal environment for his development. This sentiment has led to mounting pressure on Sporting Lisbon to finalize a deal that would allow him to pursue his ambitions in the Premier League. The analyst perspective, the market dynamics. Sports analysts have weighed in on the situation, highlighting the complexities of negotiations in high-stakes transfers. The relationship between clubs, player ambitions, and financial considerations can create a tangled web. In this case, Arsenal's interest is genuine, but Sporting Lisbon's demands may complicate matters. Arsenal's position. Arsenal has been actively looking to bolster their squad, particularly with an eye on competing for top honors in both domestic and European competitions. The club's recent resurgence under their current management has made them an attractive destination for players seeking to elevate their careers. Analysts note that securing this player could significantly enhance Arsenal's attacking options, providing depth and versatility to their lineup. Sporting Lisbon's stance. On the other hand, Sporting Lisbon is keen to maximize their financial return on the player. The club has a history of developing talent and subsequently selling them for substantial profits. By holding out for specific add-ons and performance-related bonuses, Sporting aims to ensure they are compensated fairly for their investment. This negotiation strategy is not uncommon in football, particularly when a player has the potential to shine on a bigger stage. The emotional tug-of-war. One of the most compelling aspects of this saga is the emotional dimension surrounding the player's desire to join Arsenal. Football is not just a business, it involves passion, dreams, and aspirations. The player has reportedly communicated to close friends that he envisions himself wearing the iconic red and white jersey, contributing to the club's rich history. This emotional investment adds a layer of urgency to the negotiations. The player's strong desire to make the move could create a sense of pressure on both clubs. While Sporting Lisbon may hold the keys to the deal, the player's determination to join Arsenal could prompt them to reconsider their position. The role of social media and fan reactions. In today's digital age, social media plays a pivotal role in shaping narratives around transfer stories. Fans, analysts, and journalists alike have taken to platforms like Twitter and Instagram to share their thoughts on the potential deal. Hashtags related to the player's name and the clubs involved have trended, generating a buzz that further fuels the discussion. The reactions from both Arsenal and Sporting Lisbon fans have been telling. Arsenal supporters are excited about the prospect of adding a dynamic player to their roster, while Sporting fans express concern over losing a key asset. This emotional investment from fans adds to the intensity of the negotiations, as clubs feel the weight of their supporters' expectations. Potential deal structure: what lies ahead? As negotiations continue, the structure of the deal becomes a focal point of discussion. Sports journalists have speculated on various scenarios, with some suggesting that a base fee complemented by performance-related add-ons could be the most likely outcome. Base fee versus add-ons. The base fee is often the most straightforward aspect of any transfer. However, add-ons can complicate matters, as they are contingent on the player meeting specific performance benchmarks. Sporting Lisbon may be looking to include clauses that ensure they benefit from the player's success at Arsenal, such as bonuses tied to appearances, goals, or even achievements like qualification for the Champions League. Timeline for completion. As the negotiations progress, a timeline for completion becomes crucial. Analysts believe that both clubs are keen to finalize the deal before the start of the new season to allow the player adequate time to integrate into the squad. Failure to do so could lead to complications, especially if other clubs enter the fray looking to capitalize on the uncertainty. The impact on Arsenal's squad dynamics. Should the deal go through, it will undoubtedly have ripple effects on Arsenal's existing squad. The addition of a new player often leads to shifts in team dynamics, with established players needing to adapt to new competition for places. Tactical considerations. From a tactical standpoint, the player's skill set could complement Arsenal's existing attacking framework. Analysts are keen to explore how the manager might deploy this new asset, considering the team's formation and playing style. The potential for a dynamic partnership with existing forwards could enhance Arsenal's attacking potency, making them a formidable opponent in the Premier League. Fan expectations. With the prospect of new signings, fan expectations inevitably rise. Arsenal supporters are eager to see their club make a statement in the transfer market, and securing this player could serve as a catalyst for further signings. The narrative surrounding Arsenal as a club on the rise adds to the excitement, making this transfer saga one to watch closely. Conclusion: a deal on the horizon. As the transfer saga between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal unfolds, the stakes have never been higher. With the player eager for the move and Sporting Lisbon holding out for favorable terms, the outcome remains uncertain. What is clear, however, is that both clubs are navigating a complex landscape of emotions, ambitions, and financial considerations. The football community will be watching intently as developments unfold, eager to see whether this deal reaches a successful conclusion. For now, the focus remains on the player, whose dreams of playing for Arsenal could soon become a reality. As the summer transfer window progresses, the excitement surrounding this potential transfer is palpable, making it one of the most intriguing stories in football today. In the coming weeks, fans and analysts alike will be eager to see how this story develops, and whether the player's dream of donning the Arsenal shirt will indeed come true. The transfer market is a fickle beast, but for now, the narrative is clear: a deal is brewing, and all eyes are on North London.